Greetings, fans and flamers. It is I, Cobra One, again. Back to our uh T. I know it's something. It's something. Minions. What was it?
Dog
Long
crap
story
this
short, my
morning.
laptop's crapping out on me, so it's not your fault for once, Cobra. It's
I,
my fault.
well, okay. I thought you'd take the opportunity to blame me for not warning you that such a thing could happen. But I'll find a way to take the blame somehow. In either case, I'm Cobra One. That is who you heard speaking was our fellow student Eisen, and of course we have our wonderful lore master GM.
Yo.
And we are covering in this case the fourth game in the series, Lotus Land Story. And as far as I'm concerned, one that's much better than Story of Eastern Wonderland.
Huh.
Hmm.
It's certainly more refined. I will say that much. In either case, let's kick this video into gear, and we can get ourselves up and running, and well, up and flying. No one runs here.
No.
Mm-mm.
All right, beginning video in 3, 2, 1, play.
New logo. Wow.
Damn, we haven't even gotten to the title screen. It's already kicking our ass. No, I'm totally not reusing a joke from the failed take. Totally not using that.
So, welcome to Lotus Land Story, Game 4 of Touhou. Introduced a lot of the elements that made it into the Windows era. We have the standard 6-stage format. We have the focus button. We have concise, specific patterns, although they're not called spell cards quite yet. And we have our two primary protagonists, although they are not a cohesive team yet.
And after all, we can't imagine a Touhou game without a playable Marissa. That's just wrong. What? It's not a full Touhou game if it ain't
Oh
got
man, the Hakurei Shrine is having trouble. Guess I gotta help Reimu again. Screw that, I'm gonna have my own adventure.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, after dealing with Yumemi and Shiori in the last game, Reimu was having a good time. She was relaxing, and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of yokai decided to start pouring in from the mountains and rip Hakurei Shrine to pieces.
Alright, so let's see what the stage has for us. Let's see, some cola, some useless sunny dude. Oh, the purple stuff! Awesome!
So, yeah, now Reimu has tracked all the flow of monsters to this lake up in the mountains. And while she's gone over there to plug the hole, as it were, Marissa has sensed a great power lurking underneath the lake, and she wants to make it hers. They're not working together. They're just doing the same thing separately.
It's just a secondary objective. That's all. Oh, she just Marissa's just always totally helpful. Totally. Peekaboo.
Hi.
Oh, so this is why we've never seen Castlevania enemies show up in the land of Touhou. They suck. Gotcha.
Yeah, a bewitching lotus flower. That's basically what it's called, and that's not even its proper name. That's just what it's called by the wiki.
Doesn't even have a proper name? No wonder it got its ass kicked.
A mid boss that doesn't have a name? I'm shocked. Especially in the PC 98 era. I'm completely torn.
Yeah, that's all I got. I got nothing.
And fortunately, we have our first victor. I mean boss. So, Kara, are you planning? Oh, sure. Just
I know, just a little bit of work, trading in my witch's outfit so it actually looks like a witch's outfit instead of something that came from the Lollipop Guild. The usual stuff.
yeah. At least now she has her trademark blonde hair.
The red hair is assumed to have been a disguise anyway. This is orange. Basically, like, generic as all get out. And we don't even really know if she has a proper name. We just know that she's named Orange in the code. And she's just a random yokai that got in the way and got spanked for it.
And not even confident. She's even stuttering at this encounter.
Well, I'll say it again. You're in the way. Could you move? Hell then, I'll help myself.
Yes, scream. No one's going to hear you.
No, not where you're going.
Damn, background number 1's not working for me. Gonna have to prep background number 2. Isn't it the same as the old one? Yes, but with slightly different color shades.
Oh no! Background 3!
Let me guess, now you're gonna go for background 3? Well, I wasn't planning to, but now that you said that...
Background...
Yeah, I'm gonna put an end to that plan right now.
Yeah. Lotus Land Story is just kind of easy. I'm not gonna say it's extremely easy. It can still knock you around if you're not paying attention, but it's definitely a lot easier than the previous couple of games. And this is another reason why. That bomb extend?
Bomb extend. Oh, sweet, you got a bomb upgrade. Nice.
Yeah, now we can lay down 3 at once. The Lake of Blood, such a beautiful vacation spot.
Lake purple stuff. So nice we had to use it in a stage twice. I'd make a Gilligan's Island reference, but I don't see any, so I got nothing.
I'm sure that he didn't do this just to avoid, color blending and all. That wouldn't happen.
Oh, nice! Death balls! Oh, crap. Death ball.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a mid-boss! Oh, we've lost a mid-boss.
Well, I'm done.
Okay, I poked my head out. I did my job. Next. And evidently the lake is sectioned off, just because we went from one to another.
Look, we were going to have that lake extended, but after the mid-boss decided, I'm done. Apparently the lake thought it was the same thing.
That just looks like a couple of small meteorites in space, just... And now Marissa's at full power, which means nothing is safe.
Everybody gonna get blown up.
Yeah.
I used to think those were ribbons down there. Just, like part of things that you cut, just to open a store or something. Oh yeah, that definitely a bird. Don't you?
Plus, I know it probably doesn't match the outfit that we see from the mugshot, although for all we know, that's just torso up, and we're not seeing a lower part. You're wearing Marissa's future outfit. I think she wants it now.
Pretty much, yeah. This is Kurumi. She is a vampire and one of 2 retainers for the boss later on.
Well, obviously that kid was there for censorship, so I think he means she's a dampire.
At least it's not a vampire.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Oh, but then again, why do we care? She's a stage 2 boss. She won't last long enough to have any insults really hit. Oh, admittedly, she at least puts up a little bit more of a fight.
For dry, red backgrounds, clear eyes is awesome. It removes redness and has the ingredient to extend lives. Wow. The difference is clear. Clear shots.
I was gonna say it also has ingredients to clear screens.
I know that's purely shots in the background, but that looks like we were looking at End Boss from the Clay Fighter going, ugh.
I also love that she leaves her pentagram behind. Yes. Isn't that what it?
Well, that dealt with her. I mean, she was fighting us in a lake of blood. She should not have lost.
And now, one of the most meme-worthy tunes of Touhou.
Bad apple.
This tune has just shown up everywhere in the Touhou fanbase.
It is so prolific. It was actually recognized by like conventional news.
Sadly, they still screwed up their sources, but
Yeah, well.
Let me guess, the top story was anime is real?
It has also caused a particular insult to pop up on them. I'm not going to share it on here because you never know what'll happen. But yeah, I'll share that one later. I'm sure many Touhou fans will be looking at that, just going, "Oh yeah, that." Yes.
I've seen weirder news. I've heard in Japan, a person literally got married to his anime waifu.
What? Wait, what?
It's a real thing that happened.
Oh yeah, I remember. Like it was a 3DS dating sim.
Wow. Now that's a fanboy.
That is grossly unhealthy, is what that is.
I mean, if it was an AI program like Siri, at least it's talking back. It's a literal picture of an anime chick. I don't think she's gonna respond back.
My girlfriend is a sprite. Your argument is invalid. And now we come to, as far as I'm concerned, one of the more annoying bosses is about to show up. Not because she's difficult, mind you. I don't think she's that difficult. It's just, well, we'll see when we get there.
Also, I noticed that floor in the background there. Are we suddenly in Final Fantasy IV? Are we in the inner core of the moon?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we're in a very strange place.
And our other friend.
Well, gatekeeper by day, death by night.
Yeah, this is Ellie. She is the direct retainer for someone we'll be meeting later. And actually, amusing that you mentioned death, because she is actually modeled after the Anko, which is a Celtic spirit of death. And yeah, Raven's been here already.
And kicked her ass.
Yeah, there's no way she lose to a mere human. I mean, trust me, the nervous sweat drops on both her dialogue and her face aren't detecting anything.
Sure, you lost to Reimu. You really have a good shot against Marissa. Sure.
I'm going to beat you this time. I took the whole minute to compromise how I lost, and now I'm ready for you.
And here, right
Really?
here...
A whole minute? I would have thought you'd taken 2 minutes off.
This is why I can't stand her,
We've
right
got
here.
the Legend of Zelda Death Tiles and Ellie's signature Boomerang Scythe.
And the fact that she can't take any damage yet. Note that I'm doing absolutely nothing to her at this point. You literally have to wait until it gets to the next phase.
So it's safe to say maybe it's not really a spell card, but for all we know, it's a survival spell card she used.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically a survival pattern.
And that scythe that you mentioned, she can block bullets with that, too.
Huh.
She has more invincibility frames than, frankly, any other Touhou character I've seen.
And that's a feat.
I mean, outside of actual survival cards, can anyone out there imagine someone surviving or taking as many bullets easily? Jeez.
Outside of maybe Yukari?
Yeah.
Whoop, hi. That's it. Get out. Oh yeah.
Time to tall Reimu.
Tail Reimu, yeah.
Don't you mean talk? I think it's tail.
Yeah.
Tail, tall, talk. I think they're all the same word in the end.
And they're not friends yet. So, yeah, she wants to go and smack Reimu around a little as kind of payback for hurting her mentor.
No, they're good friends. He's just going to attack her with kindness. Oh, wait, did I say attack? I mean kill with kindness.
Well, of course. You have to unleash your power of love.
That's kind of Marissa's thing.
And admittedly, this... I was going to say, this here is one of my favorite tunes in the PC98 era. I don't know why. I just love the melody of this.
It's very Mega Man.
Whoa, wait. What the hell's going on? Level 4. They've gone to plaid.
And what is that? Is that the...
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen this before. Wasn't that the final boss in the Tenchi Muyo RPG for the Super NES?
That is Rengateki. She is basically the Lily White of the PC98 era. She shows up as a mid-boss in various places.
I thought it was just another flower girl. Oh, isn't that nice? They let us know these soul blades are coming.
Where's the danger? Oh, it's right behind us. Okay, now we know.
And a pentagram for no
and
reason.
there's I think that's a hexagram.
Yeah, that's a Star of David.
So, it actually fits the reference from the last video. I knew they were Jewish!
And here she comes again! Proto-Lily, get out of my way!
Also, I noticed that ship at first has a mouth there.
How's it going there, Marissa? I'm just gonna shoot all these balls at you. Ah! Why'd you shoot me?
And
You know, just for that, I'm gonna unleash my army of fidgeters!
And also, here's another Touhou staple. Very long fourth stages.
Yeah, stage 4 is where the difficulty really starts to kick in. And it's usually where, if you fight the other protagonist of the game, this is where it's going to happen.
Or, at the very least, the variable boss for the fourth stage. In most of the Touhou games, starting with this one, the fourth stage boss will vary depending on who you selected, or sometimes what shot type you selected. Believe me, we'll see a lot of that in future ventures.
And we will see Rengateki again in the next game. Loitering around Makai.
She just wants to be your friend.
Also, I know she's not involved in this game, but Alice, could you please tell your dolls I'm not interested in them yet?
Consider it a preview.
These are actually, I think these are fairies. Like, these are actually staff for this place we're in.
Well, what about the enemies with the wings in the background? Those were pixies. What's the difference? Huge difference.
Anyway, we've kind of,
Left the grid?
I'm not sure where we are right now.
Left the grid?
Well, I hope we have
Uh-oh,
the
boy.
debug tires then. Oh, hi, hi, Reimu.
Oh, Reimu!
And her primary battle theme, Maiden's Capriccio.
Hell, it has nothing to do with you. Yes, it does.
And admittedly, yeah, Marissa's just teasing her around at this point, so...
I mean, let's remember, they're not friends.
Yeah.
They're not friends right now. And as far as Reimu knows, Marissa is Mima's apprentice and minion, so...
And even so, Reimu's trying to be nice and let her know that it is risky here. Although Marissa just lets loose her plans. And now the fun part.
And here's where their rivalry really kicks.
Including homing shots.
Yep. Reimu's got her amulets. Amusingly, though, she does not have Genji. She's flying on her own. What?
Which is kind of odd, because if you select her, one of her shot types to play as, she won't be flying. She will be flying on said Genji. There we go. First death, which might finally slow down the bullets. Yeah, the ranking system is still hanging around here.
Yep, well, lots of Ying orbs. Imagine if those all turned into cats. Your face would be gone.
Oh my god. All the Ying orbs flying about and the bullets, I just got what's going on here. Apparently, Pachinko has taken a really odd turn nowadays.
Yeah, clearly we lost here. We got the worst roll possible.
Oh, considering it's just like Pachinko, you're supposed to be aiming for the balls, but only one hit you. No wonder you're terrible at this game.
So yeah, Marissa, I think, just suggested she actually killed Reimu.
Yeah, no, but she's fine.
Don't just kill me off like that! I could still hear her voice.
Yeah, that's Marissa in a nutshell. Just an incorrigible goober.
But she's so lovable.
Sorry, title time. A lot of girls in Tokyo seem to think so, yes.
And
But now it's time for the question asked by my dear mentor and friend Bernard Pivo. What's your favorite stage? Oh, and for those of you who are wondering at home, my favorite stage is Phantasmagoria!
And surprisingly, this has also confused a couple of patrons for this stage. I remember there was one YouTuber who thought when they played through this game blind that those stars coming down were actual bullets that they had to stay on the platforms to avoid. No, the game's not that advanced.
I was gonna say, it hasn't gone completely Action 52 bad stage design syndrome. I mean, Zone's an asshole, not that bad of an asshole.
No.
Yeah.
We'll save that. We'll save that for Touhou 12 UFO. I'm sorry, just
Like I said, yet.
No, we'll save that for the extra stages.
Then again, I think it was an a-hole earlier than that, and that's if you chose easy difficulty on one specific game.
Oh yeah.
6.
Or technically 11, but that might be due to a bug if you think about it. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. Something's getting busy here.
Oh, you didn't like all the New Year confetti shooting at you?
This is amazing!
Oh, hi. You look adorable.
Especially with a cute little alarm clock.
Yeah, Marissa is very lucky that this woman is half asleep right now. Because this is one of the most powerful and dangerous yokai in the entirety of Gensokyo and the Touhou franchise. I think her name's about to come up soon.
Yep. Oh man. Now you're
That's
threatening.
taking a while.
Now you're threatening her.
No, she's not sleeping. She's sleepy. Here we are. Yes, Yuka Kazami, Master of the Dream Mansion Mugenkan, the Flower Master of Four Seasons, the Smiling Monster, the most powerful yokai, barring maybe Yukari, in Gensokyo.
And she's not afraid to show it when she has the opportunity. Of course, she enjoys more toying with people.
If you want to live a long life, don't steal my lines.
Well, Yuka will probably be happy to follow that idea.
Yeah, another nickname that she has in the fandom, the ultimate sadistic creature. Now, don't get me wrong, Akiyu has studied this woman a lot. She can be genuinely friendly, and apparently is polite enough that she's allowed to shop in the human village. But you make her mad, you're dead. You're just straight up dead.
Truthfully, I would say she's allowed to shop in the human village just because everyone's too afraid to tell her no. Just a thought.
Also, just a curious question. What time is it? I mean, I'm trying to check in the video, but I don't see any hands anywhere.
Well, well, that's why this game is so good. It's obviously timeless.
Well, anyway.
Well, then why aren't most of the characters coming back? Because they came from a time where time forgot.
I love this. I love Sleeping Terror. I can't help it. Oh!
Master Spark! See, this wasn't Marissa's trick. This was Yuka's. She created the spell.
But Marissa gets what Marissa wants, evidently.
Well, it's unclear why or how she got Master Spark. Now, there's a strong assumption due to Mystic Square that Marissa, Mima, and Yuka became friends of a sort. I'll admit this is 90% a fanon conceit, but I could see it working. But basically, the whole thing in Mystic Square, they liked each other after that, and well, that's where Marissa got the Master Spark. She either stole it or was given it. And Yuka's done with this. She's just done with this fight completely.
Yeah. Okay, I had enough fun. Look, I'm leaving. I've had enough toying around. And I think that's the appropriate way to put it, since now, yeah. Now all the fun stuff is coming out.
Yeah, we are deep in the dream realm now. I wonder where Doremi is. Yep. Little lunatic kingdom joke there.
Space.
Yeah, there's a character
The
in
fun
Legacy of Lunatic
frontier.
Kingdom that should be lurking around here somewhere if she'd been conceived of at this point.
Well, it's always possible that she was dealing with something else at the time.
Or just chilling. I mean, there are the extra stage bosses to deal with. Maybe she was spanking them for some reason. I mean, since I'm uncertain if we'll ever get to the Legacy and Lunatic Kingdom, I'm speaking of Doremi Sweet, the Baku Master of the Plane of Dreams, who shows up as the gatekeeper up to the moon. And she also turns out to become fast friends with Sumi Reko because little Sumi uses her dreams to enter Gensokyo now. And that causes weird things that Doremi has to constantly monitor. So they just kind of became friends out of necessity.
Yeah, the game just offers a full power-up there and just says, okay, here, make it a little easier.
You're gonna need it with this woman.
And you can...
We just met, you know, like, literally 2 minutes ago.
And I swear, that little charm on her chest...
I thought you wore, you know, had red hair beforehand. Must have still been sleepy then.
I thought that little... I always thought that was a little bell when I first saw her. It looks like a...
No, that's an ascot. That's an ascot.
Yeah, if she's putting the jokes aside, you better be ready.
Yes, I mean, like I said, Yuka can be a nice person. A genuinely nice person. The problem starts when you finally wear her patience down. She can put up with a lot of crap because she's very, very old.
Yeah, right there.
She's seen a lot of BS, but you manage to make her angry, you're dead.
Yes.
You're just straight up dead. Strong as an Oni, more powerful than a magician, although she is more raw power than skill. Yuka Kazami is one of the most powerful and frightening yokai in all of Gensokyo. People usually put her in the same tier as Yukari and EX Rumia.
And she does earn that title, admittedly. In fact, she's one of the only bosses I've seen with one particular trick, which will be showing up a little later.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of this particular theme of hers, but it is a very nice one. And there's actually a really good cover of it.
I just saw it down there. It's called Faint Dream, Inanimate Dream.
Well,
and yeah, we have definitely entered severe chessboard territory. And there's what I'm talking about.
Here, her doppelganger attack.
Only one's the real Wily, the other one's Doc Robot.
As I recall, outside of extra bosses, there are very few Gensokyo characters that can do this, and even in extra bosses, that's rare.
Yeah. Yuka is, as I've said, ridiculously powerful. Oh, by the way, double spark.
Playtime is over.
Yeah, Yuka's mad. Yuka's mad, and if Marissa's not careful, she's gonna die.
Fortunately, the game has been giving us a lot of resources, so...
And yeah, that parasol of hers, it's a great shield.
Eesh.
Man, got so far, completed the game, yet didn't get a single bingo because you barely collected any balls.
Yeah. As you said, the pachinko skills suck.
After that,
we have a very frightened bird. Oh yay! We got to blow stuff up. I'm happy.
That's yeah. Pyromaniacal and lunatic.
And she wasn't even paying attention. She didn't even care. Oh, I just wanted to blow stuff up.
And that is a question. That is actually a pretty big question. I mean, like, they all came out of Yuka's mansion, so what were they doing? Did she kind of just set this whole thing up as a giggle? I mean, given her personality, that's entirely within character for Yuka. Because she says some really weird stuff in Mystic Square.
Or maybe Yuka just wanted to throw stuff out, just toss all the weaklings out of her house and just wanted to keep have some time to herself.
Yeah.
Anything could have happened, Again, this is Yuka we're dealing with. Oh, there it is. We just had too much free time.
Boom.
Yeah, bored. That's Yuka. That's Yuka. And
Yeah, sure.
now Marissa's bored. And so she wants to go bug Ramu. Oh!
Well, at least she looks a little bit closer to the proper outfit, but...
Yeah, you can count the number of times Ramu and Marissa have dressed fancy on your hands and have fingers to spare.
Maybe that's why Marissa has her hand out. She's counting it right now. Gotta love the...
I mean, there are fingers, and then there's literal claw.
I need to change clothes.
Wow, that's downright contemporary.
Oh,
In case you forgot, this is Marissa's best clothes that she's wearing.
and once again, Marissa has no plan, just doing what she wants. Well, maybe you should. Something could go wrong. We could wind up burrowing underground like that first mid-stage boss. Oh, fine. Well... Oh, at least she points out her...
What's her... Oh, it's Evil Spirit. Just wanted to check on that.
which later gets upgraded to just plain yokai extermination. Yeah, Marissa's not really going to see it as dangerous, but then again, she's also willing to subscribe to the 2 + 2 = 5 if I say so theory. Well, how was it weird? You burst into someone's mansion while they were during a late hour. In this game, yes. She had me screaming later on. Oh, I forgot Reimu likes to fight. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she tries to hide it. She tries to hide it a lot, especially because of Marissa, but yeah, she gets really bored between incidents. Oh, hey, it's Blood Lake.
Yeah, we found the vacation spot.
This is the only fancy place Marissa could think of.
Well, it was either the creepy burlesque mention or visit Blood Pool, so why not?
I don't know why, but I just...
That's an ActRaiser reference in case you didn't get it.
Actually, I don't know why, but I heard...
What, ActRaiser?
Yeah, Blood Pool.
Yeah.
That stage, I remember. I was going to say, and I don't know why, but when I heard you say that, I, for some reason, thought, Blood Pool? Deadpool. She visited Deadpool?
Great. Now he's going
to... And the funny thing is, the Seas Crab made that same joke.
Great. Now he's going to show up in the annotation.
Blood Pool, Deadpool, fourth wall.
Well, we're obviously putting maximum effort into these games, so...
Or it could be like
it's like together, Marissa and Reimu formed X-Force.
I'm think.
Oh,
Oh,
it occurs to me we should have warned people about spoilers because a lot of folks get really pissy when you show an ending on YouTube.
Well, actually, I think it's become more open now, but As far as I'm concerned, these are the PC98 games, and most people just kind of go just for these, since it's counted as non-canon, if I recall.
But I want to play this game. Oh, they're 98 errors. I'll play the first Windows one first.
Where it actually starts counting. PMD, professional medical doctor. They've got to help. Oh, and now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the hurtful strike is about to come up. We all know it.
Put some effort into it.
To you too.
Come on, go for the gold, Cobra!
I got through with like 5 deaths only out of all that. So,
well, guess what? Cranky Kong did it without dying once and under an hour.
He had a strategy guide. I call hacks. Eesh. And we have Sherlock Marissa.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, she did.
I forgot that was a thing.
When it comes to my favorite age schoolgirl, why, it's elementary, my dear Raymu.
There's actually a different picture, a different special costume for every difficulty ending, but I am not hunting through with that. I have only some.
We need cheat engine trainers for that, and I don't even think there are cheat engine trainers for PC98.
Probably there's save state options, probably, but
Save state's not going to help you in a game this high speed.
yeah. Are you good enough for it? Oh, sorry for the minor bump that you might see in the recording there. I accidentally hit the space bar on the recording, so you'll get like a 3-second gap, of conversation. But
That's where the movie magic of what's that term called? Oh, editing comes into play.
Well, technically, I think it's kind of reverse editing. I accidentally cut something out instead of actually putting it. But regardless,
It's trimming the video. That still counts as editing.
True. I'm just GM obviously agreed with me on the save state thing. That it was obviously didn't hear anything. I have my finger ready.
I decided to redo this whole video. Damn it! I can undo it at one press.
But yeah, as I said, I think Lotus Land Story, as far as I'm concerned, is a bit of a sign of where Touhou at least was starting to head with all the changes, and it definitely was a lot more fun. And a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Player friendly. Just out of curiosity, would Marissa try to make Raymu her Watson?
Her what?
Or would that be more of Alice's role?
No, I didn't catch it. What?
Well,
It technically got cut off.
I was going to say, with Marissa being in that Sherlock Holmes outfit, would that mean that Raymu would technically be her Watson, or would that be more of the Alice bit? Just...
Not sure.
Oh, have to excuse us. When it got cut off for a moment, I thought you were saying that it was more like a Borat reference. Would that make Raymu Marissa's my wife?
No, Watson. The...
Yeah. Now that I didn't get cut off, I know what you were saying. Watson.
Oh, jeez. Now.
Although in Touhou terms, I guess that would be translated to my wife, Fu.
Considering what we just brought up, or what I do know about the current fandom lore involving Alice in this, I'm not getting into that subject. I will not. No. Too easy a joke.
Yeah, let's not.
Too easy.
Let's not. This shipping fandom can be savage.
Much like Marissa's firepower.
Well, truth to tell, I'd love to sail on that ship, but I think it's sunk.
Yeah, especially given the fact that Zun really pushes the Raymari button hard in the manga.
Eesh. And in either case, we've now seen well stuff blow up, and that's important.
And now we move on to the climax of the PC-98 era. We go forth into the realm of demons.
I told you I'm not
So
doing.
not a complete, so not a complete swan song, but at least a swan song of the '98 era.
I told you I'm not doing. I'm not doing the any more extra stages. Right? Oh, right. Actual right. Okay. I could also joke with saying we're not going into Touhou 6 yet, but well, she is if I remember, one of the characters is referred to as cute little devil, right? In either case, for the time being,
She's just lonely. She wants a friend to, quote, play with, unquote.
well,
Nyak, 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 nyak.
she just
Oh,
wants.
God. I say play with, and my thought immediately shoots to Hocus Pocus.
Truthfully, I was just going to go with.
Wow, that's an old one.
Well, we
Come with me, virgin. I'll be thy friend.
well we were playing as a witch in this game, so there is a connection.
It only makes sense.
So where are the other two witches? Find out in the next episode of Touhou collaboration and
Learning.
no, that can't be it. We don't do that stuff here.
Well, I would do a Dragon Ball theme here, but as we all know, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super, all owned by Funimation Toy Animation, Shueisha, and Akira Toriyama. P.S. Please support the official release.
I thought I paid you enough. Now you're going and getting it from somewhere else. Oh wait, why am I paying my students? I just thought about that.
Wah, wah, wah.
Alright, in either case, I'm Cobra 1.
I'm the Watcher.
And I'm Eisen the Studiac, apparently.
We're one of them. Take care, all.